Hi and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you are new and you like makeup, beauty, hair or hauls, then please consider subscribing. For today's video, I'm going to be testing out some new makeup from MUA Cosmetics. So this is the Virtual Glow collection. It looks beautiful, very kind of the eyeshadow palette is very purpley, which really appeals to me. And then they also have two illuminating primers as well, which I'm going to try today, but I'm going to use one as a primer and one as a highlighter. So it's these two here, and then they also have a selection of the most beautiful lip glosses, which are these ones just here. So they're all kind of like really pretty shimmery ones. So we're going to start off with primer, and as I say, I have these two here. I'm a bit torn as to which one I want to put where. I feel I might use this one as a primer and this one as a highlighter because I love a pink highlighter, and this one's got a real pinky tone to it. So we're going to go on with this one for the primer. So this is the Pro Base Glow Dew Illuminating Primer. It's quite a big size as well. There's 30ml in here. It says it's got apricot oil, vitamin E and papaya extract in it as well. And it says you can use alone under foundation or add a healthy dewy glow to the skin, lay it onto cheekbones and collarbones as a highlight. So I'll pop some on the back of my hand. I think I'll take about that much. Oh, it looks really beautiful. It's got kind of like that really iridescent, almost champagne-y glow to it. Oh, it's stunning. Really nice. It feels nice as well. It feels almost a bit serum-y. So let's just take some onto this cheek here, and then we'll massage that in. Yeah, it feels beautiful. I think this one, if you are on the drier side, will be absolutely perfect because it feels really hydrating. Oh, it smells nice as well. Sweet. It just smells kind of sweet, fruity. Oh, do you know what? I wasn't sure what to expect because sometimes these ones can look a bit tinny, like, you know, make you look like a tin man. This one is beautiful. Look, it's just the perfect kind of dewy glow. It's not too much at all. I think it's an underglow under my foundation. That's going to look really nice. Yeah, I think that's lovely. I'm a big fan of that. Not sure if I'd use it on its own on my skin. I love a glow, don't get me wrong, but this is almost too much of a glow for me. But I think underneath my foundation it will look beautiful, and it is really hydrating. So I get dry patches kind of around my chin, around these areas just here, whereas I feel with this underneath, it's kind of going to combat that. So while that's settling down onto my skin, we'll move on to eyes. And for eyes, I have this beautiful eyeshadow palette here. So this is the Virtual Glow palette. We've got 15 shades in here, and it looks like this. How beautiful is this? Really nice. And you know what? I find it quite versatile as well because we've got quite a few nude shades in here, or neutral tones. But then we have these pops of purple, and these shimmers look absolutely stunning. Oh, just look at how beautiful these swatches are. They were effortless as well. Really nice quality eyeshadows. So pretty. And like I said, you know, a really versatile selection of shades here as well. They're actually, you know, quite a lot of neutral tones, I would say. Yeah, I would say I'm really looking forward to trying this out. You know, I think this is going to be beautiful. If you're someone that steers away from more affordable kind of drugstore makeup and you prefer like a lot of the high-end stuff, which is fair enough, you know, everyone's different, I would say give MUA a try because their makeup is such good quality, and I would personally say up there quality wise with some of the more expensive brands. So eyes now primed. I'm going to start off by going into the crease just here, and what I'm going to do is stick with the more neutral tones, and I'm going to do a pop of purple shimmer, I think, on the inner. So I think I'm going to keep it kind of on the lighter side. So I'm going to start off by going into this shade here, and then we'll pop this through the crease. which has worked beautifully. It's a really nice shade. As I say, it's not too dark, but you know, it's dark enough to put through the crease and have some dimension there. And then I'm going to take this shade here, the lightest one, and use that to blend out the edge of that shade. Very nice. And then on the outer part of my lid here, I'm going to go in with the mid brown. So that's this one just here. So I'm just going to work this one into the kind of the outer half of my lid. Just see just how dark it comes up, because if it's not dark enough, I might have to dip into the darkest brown and kind of go. No, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to use a bit of the darkest one on the very outer part. See, before I put that darker bit on, just look how beautifully that blends into the other shade. It's seamless, so pretty. So what I'm going to do is take this smallish fluffy brush and I'm going to dip into the darkest one. There's two. This one's obviously more red. This one's more of a chocolate brown. I think I'm going to go into the chocolate one. Yeah, see, that's beautiful. And I'm going to concentrate this right on the outer bit just here. So like that, can you see how much that deepens up that outer corner just there? And then I'm going to go back into the fluffy brush that I used to blend out the top edge. Just clean, nothing on it. And I'm going to use that just to kind of gently flick. Just to kind of not wing it out, but just blend it out a little bit. Lovely. And then for the shimmer, I'm going to go into this one here. So it's kind of like a duochrome purple. And I'm going to pop that all over the front part of my lid. It's quite a wet formula, this one. So I'm going to start with the brush, but I don't think it's going to apply that well. So I'm probably going to have to use my finger for most of it. Oh, do you know what? It doesn't actually apply too badly at all with the brush. But I'm definitely going to get more payoff with my finger. Such a pretty shade. It's quite a pinky purple. Love that. But, you know, although I really love that colour, I want a little bit of a lighter shimmer over the top, I think. So I'm going to take the goldy coloured one, or shall I take the pearly one? I'm going to go for the gold one, I think. So this one here, and I'm going to almost pat over the top because I don't want it to cover it too much. So again, I'm going to take the brush, and as I say, I'm going to pat. Yeah, that's perfect over the top. It's quite good actually, because the first one that I used is quite a kind of a wet formula, and this one's a bit more powdery and a bit more of a glitter than a shimmer. It sticks to that one underneath quite nicely. Right, okay, so I'll come back to the underneath, and I'm going to go on with foundation next. I'm actually going to use an MUA foundation. I've used this before, but this is the Pro Base Long Wear Matte Finish Foundation. And we're going to pop this over the top of the primer and see how it looks. I'm going to take about that much to start off with. Yeah, so you definitely still get that really nice glow showing through, but with obviously the matte foundation over the top, it's not too much in any way whatsoever. In fact, it looks beautiful. And as I say, if you're on the drier side, like sometimes I get dry bits around here, nothing, absolutely nothing. So it's worked really well to hydrate those dry areas as well. So blush now done, and we'll move on to the under eyes. I'm going to keep it really simple on the under eyes. I'm going to go for kind of like the middle brown that I used, which was this one just here. And I'm just going to literally run that underneath my lower lash line. I'm going to take a tiny bit of that chocolate brown shade that I used on the outer corner here, just on the very outer part there, and then just blend it, just to make it a bit more kind of uniformed. So eyes now finished, and we'll move on to the highlighter. So as I said, I'm going to be using this one here. So this one is the Pro Base Glow Dew Illuminating Primer. It says it's got UV. I don't know if that means UV protection or if it's UV reactive. I'm not sure, it doesn't actually say. It's again apricot oil, vitamin E and papaya extract. So we're going to take a tiny bit this time because the other one went quite a long way. So literally that much. Oh, can you see that? Not really. Right, and we're going to pop it on the cheek. Ooh, that's nice. It's not too much at all. It's like the perfect kind of wet looking glow. Yeah, it is, you know, it's not too much. It's not really in your face or anything. It's perfect. It looks kind of like, you know, the lights just caught my face really, but it's lovely. And then very lastly, we have lips. So as I say, I have this gorgeous selection of kind of shimmery lip glosses to try. I'm just going to use the one today. I will try them all in a short. So if you want to see all of the colours on, then I'll tag it somewhere, or you can just find it in my shorts. So they're all like this packaging wise. So we've got this kind of square packaging. And it says Nourishing Shimmer Lip Gloss with added peptides, vitamin E and rose and jojoba oil. So they're stunning. They look so good. And I do love MUA glosses. So we have this one here, which is ethereal. We also have IRL, which is that more pinky one. We have Metaversal, which is this more ruddy one. And we have Hologlow, which is this beautiful kind of beigey coloured one. And then my favourite is Cyber, which is this like really nice, almost a plummy and fiery red kind of duochrome. I think that's the one I'm going to use today. I will just swatch them all for you. So there we go. There's the swatches. I think they're beautiful. Really nice. The one I like is on the end, that's Cyber. But yeah, as I say, I'll go through them properly in a short video for you. So I'm just going to quickly line my lips first. I'm actually going in with an MUA pencil. This one is in the shade Survivor. And then I'll just take this little flat brush just to blend it down a bit. Fabulous. And then we'll take this beautiful gloss. So as I say, this one is in the shade Cyber. Kind of like a little hardish plastic spatula-y thing. Oh, that is such a beautiful shade. Really nice shimmer as well. Like a nice amount of shimmer, if you know what I mean. Oh, I love that. That is stunning. Such a beautiful shade. And it's quite transparent, but over the top of that liner, it looks beautiful. Oh, I love it. Really nice kind of, you know, glossy sheen to it as well. It's not sticky. It doesn't feel sticky at all. It feels really comfortable. Oh, I love it. I think that's beautiful. Really nice. So here is the finished look, and I absolutely love it. I really do. Everything. Like I said before, I always find that MUA makeup is the best quality. I would say it is the best quality drugstore makeup on the market. and it's incredible. It is such a good price. I mean, this eyeshadow palette was, I think this cost like £6. What a bargain, because look, it is stunning. It really is. And as I say, it performs as well, if not better, than some of my more expensive palettes as well. I love the gloss. It is such a beautiful colour. I love the kind of the shimmer that goes through it. It's not too much. It is just the right amount of shimmer. What else was there? Oh, these, yeah, lovely. I love the one that I used as a primer underneath the foundation, because as I say, it looks really nice underneath, and it's very hydrating, even for, you know, my kind of drier patches. So if you do suffer from particularly dry skin, then do give this one a go, because I think it's brilliant. Looks really nice as a highlighter as well, you know, that pinky one. It's just kind of like that wet look, sheen, like natural highlight. Yeah, overall beautiful products, really, really nice. Highly recommend them. So as always, all products shown in today's video I will link in the description box below for you, along with any discount codes as well. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the absolute world to me if you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye!